Touchdown. Touchdown. Touchdown.
Red square,
Touchdown.
what's a buckle for me friend them?
Touchdown.
I'm sick of the city, the same thing, you know what I mean? Current situation. We are the city where we come from.
Yeah.
We got the piece of where we come from. With them target is for every young man. Woman a Christmas, so we say destruction.
We've been suffering for so many years.
The people under pressure and it's hard to bear, yeah. Suffering for so many years. But now the youth them side the mission and them start to clear, yeah. I was in the ghetto singing to a song that if some other hear it, sure them would have done that. Wasn't your average child playing in a sandbox?
Yeah. Exile Brave, big up yourself, my brother. You don't know the thing called Current Situation, you know? Featuring yours truly. You don't know on the brand new project from my brother Exile Brave, a thing called Project Affinity. Make sure to check out that. You see me, I say it is on every streaming platform. Soon? Yeah.
Hello again, world. How are you guys doing? Thank you once again for joining us on another episode of Music and Marriage. My name is Nikita. I am your host, and this is my co-host.
I'm Black Red Square. Blessed love. Give thanks for tuning in again one more time.
Yes, thank you guys for joining us.
Aye.
Hopefully everyone is doing well out there in the world.
Yeah.
Hopefully everyone is staying COVID safe, Rona free.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, protect yourself in whatever way you feel is necessary.
Yeah.
Just stay safe.
Definitely, and
The
be careful of
second
the
wave is
pandemic, something of that. I mean, the vaccine, something of them.
Yeah, be careful of this vaccine thing.
I mean, when we were little, you know, we had to take vaccines as well. You know, every Jamaican supposed to have one of them upon them, and we don't know if we can see it.
I don't have one.
You don't?
No.
Gosh. That means you're not Jamaican.
Dead ass. I don't have one.
It means you're not Jamaican, you know? Means you're not
Serious man
Jamaican.
over here
Sorry.
either. But I was born here, so that's why I was always puzzled, like how I don't have one. But guess they were forced to.
Maybe you never take the vaccine there.
What vaccine was that for? I don't even know.
You know, so I think MMR.
Yeah, I got MMR. You have to have MMR.
I don't know.
So I
Every
don't know how
Jamaican
I don't
have
have it.
Every Jamaican that
Yeah,
I
don't
know.
say every, because I'm a Jamaican and I don't have it. Stop playing with me. It's not every Jamaican. Stop playing.
Oh, God.
Stop playing.
But this vaccine thing, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Y'all,
Be careful.
you know, a lot of my people worldwide
Not
that
gonna discourage anyone.
I've spoken to are, you know, some are skeptical, some are open-minded.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Some say it's, you know, protocols are part of the whole, you know, human way of life. You know, we got to be vaccinated from certain things to protect ourselves and each other. And, you know, to some degree, I agree. You understand? And then to another degree, you know, we still have to ask questions because, you know, sometimes the side effects of these things are not so wonderful.
And this vaccine just popped up out of the blue, just like
Quickly.
dropped.
It was so
Bing.
quick. But, you know, it's based on technology. You know, maybe technology wasn't so advanced in those times.
Yeah, but if they said it's a part of like the flu and cold cousin, something
listen,
like that. That's
I'm
what
not-
I've heard. It's something like the flu's cousin, like the flu stepsister.
I'm not gonna get
it's
into
like
the
the flu
specific.
stepsister.
Mm-hmm.
But then them look how long the flu they're on, and them can't find a cure for it. They might get vaccinated every single year if you get vaccine for it, and yet still there's still no sign of a cure, no sign of nothing.
Like me
But
say,
yet still COVID just popped out of nowhere, and then there's a vaccine. Voila! Like for me, it seemed like some big bank type shit. Like they on some money grab. Like it ain't about the health of the people.
I think it's
the
always.
pharmaceutical companies, the politicians.
I think it's always, you know, the bottom line is always about money.
Yeah, but if it's always
know what I
about
mean?
money, then that means that I don't feel like
Excuse me.
I personally don't feel like the testing is 100%. Then with, I mean, listen, yeah, do what
Yeah,
y'all wanna
the
do.
bottom line is always about money, you know, for me, I think. with these people that deal with these type of things, the scientists and the pharmaceuticals, like you say. But again, just speaking from a civilian perspective, we have different concerns. Some people are okay, and with us I say, just be mindful and be careful. You know what I mean? Simple
know what
as
you're
that.
doing and exactly.
Whatever
Whatever you feel is best for you and yours.
Educate
that's what you
yourself
do. Exactly.
about this whole thing and then make your decisions. You know what I mean? Based on what's going on. Because for me as an artist, I have a big decision to make. In the coming months, because I'm pretty sure that they're gonna be testing for COVID in concerts and going into clubs and whatever, and you gotta be more than likely you're gonna have to test negative for COVID, or you're gonna have to have the vaccine in order to travel and things like that. So we have a big decision to make. You understand? And as a Rasta man, we not really subscribe to certain vibration. You understand what I'm saying? And it put we in a position where it going to take our livelihood, so to speak, because music is how we earn, is how we eat. We have to travel for performing shows and make money for our family. You know what I mean? So it's a big thing. It's really a big thing, and it's a thing where we really have to consider mentally and make decisions wisely. You know what I mean? But like me say, discourage nobody.
Yeah,
Or you're not encouraging nobody.
Exactly. Do what's best for you.
You and your family.
Exactly.
Do what you gotta do.
Yeah. So.
What's going on with you?
Nothing, just been here.
Yeah, what's your
Putting
mind been
on?
on?
A little bit of pounds, getting a little bit thick on here.
That's all you talk about for the past, I don't know, for the past month or so. That's all that's on your mind? Thick? Oh my goodness.
You can't call me Tikita, no.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Thick. That's all that's on her mind. That's all she's been talking about for the past couple of months.
Something that
for the past month.
It's something that I'm constantly reminded of, because someone is always saying it to me, like, oh, you're getting weight, or your face look fat, or wagwan, or something. And then when I look at myself and I'm trying on my clothes, it's like, yikes. I have all this clothes and I can't fit in half of them now. It's just like, I don't know if it was the best decision, but
so what you gonna do? Are you gonna work out to fit in them, or are you gonna keep the pounds? But that's the big question right
Decision. Yeah, worry about vaccine, and that's what my dilemma right now. I'm not really sure it, I like the little weight, but at the same time, I like my clothes that fit me, I can put on whatever I want, whenever I want, and I feel worry about. Or damn, this I gonna bust out tight and I feel right up here, so so
yeah, that's woman stuff, man.
Yeah, and I don't usually have, usually have those issues because my stuff just fit.
Yeah, you're one weight, one size.
Exactly, one size for mad years. So it's just like, now that I'm actually, my weight is fluctuating and it's kind of going up right now at this moment. It's like I can't really find much jeans to fit me. Some of my shirts feel real tight. It's like I can't even stretch, so yeah, decisions. The world of being a thick girl. I get y'all, sis. I see y'all.
Oh my goodness.
What? Stop playing. Stop acting like you don't notice the
Listen, I'm not saying I don't notice. I'm just saying,
That's all
That's all we've been talking about for the past.
All I've been talking about. Why you gonna make them people that think that shit just want to get fat? No, but listen. I keep being, reminded of it, as I said. So it's just something that I'm just like, yeah, all right.
Hey, I'm not complaining.
Anywho, let's get into today's discussion. Like,
nice segue.
Yeah, you're trying to take
I appreciate it.
Yeah. On that with you right now. My mama watched this podcast, and my grandmama like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, our parents be tuning in. Our parents.
Exactly, our parents be watching.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. keep starting conversation limited.
Yeah.
Today's topic, what I wanted to discuss, it's a lot of things that's going on right now. I've been asked a lot, like when it comes to Rasta Men, like why are they more like, you don't really see a Rasta Man like have his family on the forefront, or you don't really see the family with him, or if it's not that, you mostly see them with white women. So that's a discussion I wanted to talk about. Like, how do you feel about that? Like, or do you believe that stereotype that is being placed upon Rasta men, like, is that something that you can agree with, to say, okay, or that's not what you see around, your peers or your fellow Rasta men? And like, how do you see that?
I would say, for the most part, it's only a stereotype. I think that if you can, all right, let me put it this way. I think that most people in the reggae music industry are more visible than most Rastafari. You know what I mean?
Elaborate.
Like, more popular. When I say visible, I mean more popular.
Okay.
And because they're more popular, you see them. And every now and again, you might see one or two that have a woman that is skin color high like yours, a little bit high like yours,
My skin color in the eye.
are of a different race.
Okay.
Because it's a good question, because somebody asked me that question there recently. The other day,
asked a lot.
the other day I was, not the other day, but maybe like a couple months ago, I was walking to the supermarket nearby, and the security guard stopped me and said, "Hey, nice Rasta man, where go on?" And I say, "Everything cool." And then a next security guard there with her, it was two females, And the next female, I said, no, not call to them Rasta, they call them only want one with high color. So me laugh. Me not really bother respond, because me not normally, I'm not that type of person. I don't I'll say hi, but I'm not really a talkative person to people that I don't know. So if you don't know me, we're not gonna really have no whole conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But me will say hi. I'm not rude or I'm not a fully recluse, but I have some little traits in me. Anyway,
Okay.
it was funny that she said that, because it's based on the observation of maybe the music industry and Rastafarians that are popular, people with locks that are popular. I don't think it is a indictment, so to speak, of a whole Rastafarian community, because for the most part, Rastafarians in Jamaica and worldwide, don't have no specific choice, but at the same time, I don't think I've seen Rastafari with people outside of their race. Like on a whole, not just in the industry alone, but as a community. You understand what I say? So it's if we're talking about in the industry, then I would say maybe like 20%.
In the industry, it's full.
I would say like maybe around 20%. If a woman's skin color not high, it's outside the race.
So
and let me just clarify this: I don't have a problem with it.
Okay.
You understand what I say? I don't have a problem with it, because people have their choice.
Yeah. And you like what you like.
And you like what you like. So me not have a problem with it. You understand what I say? So just to answer that part of your question. But we just want to elaborate a little bit so we can open a discussion, where that is concerned. And I feel like it's just people that are popular, we can name the people that are out there that are popular that we know are involved with women who, as me say, have a high color or is outside of the
But
race.
wouldn't you think, all right, because for me, I don't have a problem with it, but at the same time, on one hand...
Other people, Jamaicans have a problem with it.
No, I'm talking about me.
Yeah.
Because Jamaicans have a problem with a whole lot of things.
Yeah, let me just say that. Jamaicans
have a problem with a whole lot of things, so we can't even get into that.
We have to get into it. We have to.
Piece
But
by
say what
piece.
you're saying.
All right.
Let me hear
I
what you're saying,
don't
though.
necessarily have a problem with it. However, for me, as a fan, listening to your music, and if you're telling me black woman stand up, black woman this, black woman that, but yet still when I turn around, you don't have a black woman on your side, which they say that's supposed to be the most powerfulest thing to a Rasta man, is his queen next to him. So if you're telling me this, and then I see something else, it's kind of contradictory, isn't it? On one hand, to me,
Not to me.
To me,
Not
that's how I
contradictory.
see it.
But I can see how it
if
can
I
be
don't know
perceived
the
as
person,
contradictory.
Let me clear this up. I guess I could say if I don't know the person.
Yeah,
You
because
see,
we
if
know
I
a reason
know
from a
you-
point of ignorance.
Exactly. You see, if I know you and I understand where you're coming from in the relationship and, certain things, I can understand and I can say, all right, that's real love right there. But there's a lot of men who date just, as we said in, I think it was last season, for just the complexion and the hair color and
man.
the hair texture.
Yeah.
You get what
I
I'm
agree.
saying? So with that now, it's just like, how can I really take what you're saying and really get that I'm with the movement and I'm with the, black families and all of that, but yet still you're doing a different thing outside of that.
Because
It's kind of difficult.
it shouldn't be difficult. Because at the same time, even though a Rasta man are going to tell us black love, black struggle, black power, he might also tell us love in general.
Okay.
You understand what I say? So,
The bottom line
and love
is
knows
love.
no bounds.
Okay.
You understand what I say?
Okay.
So even though a man because we understand the misconception, and I wouldn't say misconception. I understand the quizzical vibration of seeing a Rasta man with a woman that is not in his of his culture. Because the basis of Rastafari, the foundation of Rastafari was blackness. And seeing the creator through your lens, through your eyes as a black man. You know what I mean? That is the basis of one of the basis of Rastafari, Rastafari culture. Seen? And yes, we can also to some degree understand why people would have a problem with that. You understand what I say? Because as I say, you promote black culture and black love, and the basis of your culture, which is Rastafari culture, is blackness. Seen? So why would you date outside of your race?
Wouldn't you want to strengthen
I
and
understand
and
that.
grow your own?
But then
you said,
me go
love knows
counter.
no bounds.
Yeah, me would have counter
So
that
I
and say
understand that part.
love is a universal thing. Seen? And sometimes, most times, or every time, you can't really terms who you fall in love with. You understand? Or who you desire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that does not, and what you desire does not exempt you from or X you out from speaking about certain issues, certain societal issues, blackness. You understand what I say? Or the struggle. Not because you date outside of your race, that means that you can't talk about black struggle or white struggle. You understand what I say?
I'm not saying you can't talk about as a topic, but as a Rasta man, it's a difference. Being a black man, I feel like it's more heaviness on it. Being a black man is a lot, but being a Rasta man,
it's like an expectation.
Exactly. It's just like, because a black man, you would say, all right, they might date outside their race, this is what they like, but as a Rasta man, you would expect and you would say, okay, this is what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Not saying that it's wrong, not saying that anything is wrong with it.
Yeah.
However, a lot of people might look at it and view it and say,
no, a lot of people do. A lot of people do because,
why them always want to go for the eye color girl and want to the black
because that's
skin
what it
woman
sounded
with
like.
bleach boat and
That is what it sounded like.
That's how a lot of women feel when they see
That's
stuff
what it
like
sounded
that. It's
like.
how can you're saying this, but at the same time, as I said, you're doing something else.
That is what it sounded like.
And a lot of women are really hurt by that because it's like, so warm
and
to the black queen, them want to say no love, and warm to the black princess, them not deserve love, them not deserve a good man to, you know, certain things
they
like
do.
that. So
They do. But the question
that
can
Rastaman
reverse.
is just not for them.
Can reverse too, because maybe even the Rastaman culture and ways is not palatable with your ways. You understand what I say? So me rooted in my culture, and you as a black woman, you are chased on European values, looks and features, same way.
Yeah, but you got turn from me because me a chased on European
and
values.
no,
but then
not
you gotta
only that,
get
not
up and
turning.
take a
I'm not saying
European.
turning. I'm not saying turning, you know.
Okay.
I'm saying because you chastise me then as a person, as a Rastaman where date outside of my race. When there might be, I'm assuming that there are situations where maybe you have a black woman as a Rastaman and you deal with certain things, and maybe she not really susceptible to where you deal with in terms of your levity. You understand what I say? And because of that, you might, as a Rastaman, say, yo, you know, how it gonna work between me and you? If you not really a work with where me I deal with. If me I try to teach you certain things, then me I try to teach you reality, then and you not really want.
All right, so
and you not susceptible to
so
it.
let me ask you this: Is it
That
all
might
right,
be.
okay? Being that you brought that into it,
that
saying
might be
that
something.
That could be something. Is it that a Caucasian woman is more obedient, and that's why the rest of them more go for them because they listen more and they're more submissive?
The reality, maybe. I don't know. I really don't know because I've never dated a woman outside of my race.
Okay.
So I wouldn't really be able to
if that
answer
is-
to
Because
answer a
from
question
our
like that.
perception as black women, we feel like that is one of the reasons why black men do date outside their races, because white women are more obedient and more submissive and just take telling and just sit down and if him say alright, I say go, ask no questions, no, you just take it and run with it. Like they're more of that type of characteristics. So that's something that we always.
I mean, I must say, as a Rasta myself, my preference is black. No matter the shade, my preference is black. It's not because I prefer a browning. Why I'm with you.
Warm to una.
You understand?
Because I hear a lot of men do say that,
Yeah.
like, oh, they can't date no black girl because them skin look dirty and this and
Yeah,
the
it's-
third,
it's-
and them
it's-
only
it's-
want brown girl. And the worst part about it, them want brown girl and some of them don't even look clean. Like,
Me
you
know.
don't even look proper, but you want to have standards. Like, stay on a level.
Me can't really speak to that.
Like,
But-
it's mind-boggling
You know,
sometimes, but.
It's not. When I say it's not because me have a special preference for browning why you're my wife.
But I'm not brown. I'm like,
No, some people would consider you to be because you have different shades of black
yeah, but I understand that.
as
but
a
I'm
race
not-
because we know black is not really a race or black is not really a color, so to speak. You understand in terms of race, but that's a different thing. See, we are talking so that everybody can understand. You know, you have different shades of black.
I'm not that light.
See, yeah, but you're not that dark.
I'm dark
Either.
enough.
What I'm saying, just get to me. I say, we're not trying to confuse the people, right?
Okay.
You have different shades of black. See, you're, in my opinion, on the lighter side of black. You have a lighter shade within that black, within the black race.
Okay.
See, then you have others that are darker and others that are darker and others that are even lighter than you are. but they are still black. Even for me, so the people that live in these Central American countries, the Spanish, that's black for me. It's African for me, but it's just a lighter shade. You understand? Brazilians, people like these, they are not white.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
Can't tell them that though.
But you can't tell them that, exactly. So it's like, you know, them say Rasta would prefer to date more women that are in a lighter shade of black or are outside. And me I say it's not. It's just a misconception. That's just my opinion. It's a misconception.
No,
I feel like
believe that because
we see the popular people
but even
with people that are of the lighter shade of the black race. You understand what I say? It's not. Me not feel like.
Yeah, but
it's a condemn. Me not feel like it's like a blanket thing within the community, because me sure Rasta man out there have them black queen. You understand what I say?
Handful of them, and that's the sad
What
part.
is the handful? You know a Rastafari
Not
community?
a lot.
You ever been in a Rastafari community before?
No.
You ever been in a Rasta village?
No.
You ever been a Bobo Hill?
No.
You ever been a Scott's Pass?
No.
Pitchfork?
No.
You understand what I say? Like,
we're Brooklyn.
you ever got the Nyabingi house over Nostran Avenue?
Yes. No.
That's what I say. We cannot.
Yeah.
We cannot use the popular people that we see in the media
and just
and
put
blanket the whole.
Yeah.
You understand what I say? That is
Alright.
wrong.
Okay.
That is what I say. Me not feel like
I agree.
it is. We feel like because them see the popular people them out there with other people outside of them race or browning, and them just blanket the whole culture and say Rasta man love browning and white women
But
and things like that.
though? So
Because that is what them popularize.
Exactly.
You
Because
understand
it's
what I
what
say?
the popular Rasta man them is doing.
And
So therefore, it makes it look so way
It look
on
that
the
way
rest
there.
of the rest of them.
Right,
That's, you know what I'm
right.
saying? So that's why we feel certain type of way. Especially me as a Rasta woman, I do feel certain type of way. Like when I be seeing certain things, and I'm like,
And what I'm saying is for you now to just go in the communities them, because she said you more them Rasta man in them communities with them queen,
I guess.
and you can count more than where the popular one them where you know. If you count 10 popular or 15 popular, you have 100 Rasta man round the road scattered across the
Or
earth.
even that so, even the Rasta man them, where I'm not knocking nobody. Y'all do what y'all want to do, whatever you like, you like. But Rasta man them that they out like you could say outside of your race somewhat. Like date a woman that's not a Rasta. You hardly see you rarely see Rasta man with a Rasta woman.
It outside their culture, you mean, not
Culture,
your race.
Yeah. You
Again,
even
Nikita,
that's
it's
wouldn't you think like as a Rasta man you would want to be with someone of the same kind, like you would want to be in that same element with that person,
but all right.
connect.
Let me I'm gonna say this. Well, me never did when we met. Was I already growing my locks?
No. You started like a year into us being together.
And it's hard to really pinpoint why, because a man might have a woman
I'm
before.
not gonna say you must know exactly why, but it must be some type of
a man might have a woman before him turn Rasta.
Yeah, that is true.
You understand what I mean?
That is true. That is true. Outside of that, though, the one
Outside of that, me can't explain it.
But
There's no explanation.
It's not really. Me, I look at explanation, but it's just like I don't really get it. Me, I really.
I don't think it's nothing for really get either, because at the end of the day, before the man was a Rasta man, he was a regular man. You understand what I say? So, I mean, you see the man and the woman now, and the woman might not be a Rasta now. But maybe if you see them 2 years down the line, she's a Rastafari. You understand what I say? So I don't think that it is relevant or important
For you to look
to
at
question that.
Okay.
I don't think it's relevant or important.
Yeah, but people
Because there are transitions
people
in
do
life.
question it and they look at it as okay, oh, I'm a Rasta man and him David
But
this
think
and woman
me,
and Ray and
honestly,
she dance and a skin out and you know, like people just.
I
judge.
think it's an ignorant question.
I wouldn't say ignorant, but it's more judgmental.
It's very ignorant
I would say
for
it's
me.
more judgmental.
Because what you're doing today is not what you will be doing tomorrow.
That is true.
You understand me? I say, so you have to allow people to evolve
and grow and
and
do
grow.
their thing. That is true.
You understand me? I say, so a man like what him like.
That is true.
And if he want live a conscious way and choose the
and
conscious
it's not
part,
affecting what he's doing as far as his lifestyle.
then
and
eventually,
everything,
if him empress or him queen, choose that way, then she go end up, if it's
understanding and being on the same path.
And then eventually she go up on the same road. We have to up on the same path. Eventually. Eventually, if it is the right fit, then eventually we are going to be on the same path. Even if she not grown a locks. But she natural.
I mean, I don't think that's a requirement. If you're a Rasta man, like you have to do with somebody with locks. I think for me personally, if you're a Rasta man, she should be natural.
Or just a dress.
And she should
dress
just
code.
look, like
you
keep herself,
the
looseness and all of that, like the nakedness and all
important.
of that. Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. Like it's aligned to it. So when you see a Rasta man and him there with a woman where they put on it up at night time and a skin out a dance, and I say nothing wrong with it, because I mean,
like me say,
it's entertainment.
Before the Rasta man was a Rasta man, he was a ballhead.
And he liked what he
and he have to evolve and become who he is now today as a Rasta.
So you're saying that they
so you have to allow people over time to become, wiser than they were before. And if you don't learn, then your judgment that.
Yeah.
But me now go. You can ask a question, and ask a question is passing judgment. Yes, me not see nothing wrong with it, because the question is a question. But me just feel like it's a question without
much of
a proper thought process.
Yeah. It could be seen in that way, but I just feel like it's more judgmental than anything else. But I mean,
Yeah. What's a good question?
Thanks for giving the answers for the Rasta Men. Hopefully all of them out there is agreeing with you. They're gonna be like, Rasta, I agree with that still enough.
Me just talk from my perspective. Seeing as a Rasta man, because I am a Rasta man, I hail the King, I hail His Majesty Haile Selassie, the first. Seeing as I Lord and Creator. Seeing in flesh. Yeah. So within me, I feel like I have the right to speak for myself. And I like what I like. I like my queen. I like my black queen. I'm not going to discriminate against no one else, because like I say in other previous podcasts, in this last season, I've had, certain relations with people outside of my race. You understand? But would I be in a relationship with someone outside of my race? No. You understand what I say? So, yeah.
Okay. Well, I like that. The answer that you gave is pretty, straightforward, and it
comprehensive.
Yeah. It kind of took it to a different level tonight. I like that. So make sure you guys let us know how you like this episode. Make sure you guys go and subscribe. Please make sure you guys subscribe.
Yeah.
Make sure you like, you share, and you comment on this episode and other episodes of this podcast.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys continue to check us out.
What I want to ask you though before we end?
Well,
what do you think about Lady Sa, Marian Hall coming back into dancehall, but as a gospel dancehall artist? What do you think about that?
What do you mean gospel dancehall artist? How that work?
I mean, Kirk Franklin is a hip hop.
Kirk Franklin is a trap
gospel,
man. He a trapster.
Gospel hip hop artist, right?
I don't know.
So are the same thing.
I don't know about that. I've never heard that before. I've never heard that term before.
Kirk Franklin does what kind of music?
Kirk Franklin is a gospel artist.
And how does he deliver it? In a traditional gospel music?
Talks. No, he talks and they sing. He
right.
don't sing.
What kind of a beat does he use with it when he's delivering his music?
It's different type of beats.
Like
sometimes
what?
It's real gospel beats. Sometimes it's R&B. Sometimes it's a little hip hop.
All right.
You might get a little trap every now and again.
All right. So my question is, no, that to clarify that, because you're
going
to go
in there too.
You're going to go around it. So now that to clarify and up on the same page. How do you feel?
I mean, I don't really understand the term. As I said, the dancehall gospel, that don't really make sense to me, because if you're doing gospel, you're gospel. If you dance hall, you're dance hall. But however, I do love Lady Saw. So if she do want to come back, it would be
No. You know, understand my question. Me not talk about ladies are coming back into dancehall to come turn a dancehall artist.
Yeah, but she's coming back
She'll
as a
come
gospel
back
dancehall
as a
artist.
gospel artist.
But how
in
are
a
you gonna,
dancehall.
so you're gonna come as a gospel artist, but
In
you're
a dancehall.
on dancehall rhythms, but you're singing about God.
Yes.
I don't know, cause mega start here. If him left, but I hear nothing else but that. I got your man and you can do anything about it. That's how I make her hear, but I hear nothing else. So she could have praise the Lord, bring down heaven, everything. Like it, nah, but I hear nothing but them two things there.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't really see the purpose, because at the end of the day, her being
She says
in
she's
the
coming back to
dancehall
win
industry,
souls.
yeah, that not gonna win nobody's soul. I mean, I really know about that. I think the path that she's on, if this is her path, and she feel like this is what's gonna bring her to where she needs to be and closer to the Creator, in whichever way she choose, that's fine. I think that she should just stick on that path. But coming back into the whole dance hall industry, whether you're singing gospel or whatever it is you're doing, it's just contradictory to your Christianity and my belief. But
I don't agree.
You don't agree?
No.
Why?
Because I'm going to use Anthony B as an example. Anthony B is a Rasta man. We know Anthony B as a Rasta man. And Anthony B sing a lot of dancehall. But Anthony B's dancehall is kind of like, sort of like a more conscious dancehall vibe. You know?
What a sexy
Or-
black girl.
or him sing about the woman them too.
Yeah, but that's different because he's already in the whole reggae dancehall kind of vibe. Reggae
How?
and dancehall go hand in hand. Gospel and dancehall don't go hand in hand. That
So-
don't make sense.
So what you're saying is you cannot have conscious dancehall music.
You can have conscious dancehall music. That's what reggae is. That's kind of what reggae is. It's just a little slower, but that's what reggae is. So it's not like she's bringing something to the industry that's missing. I don't really see the gospel dance hall as gonna be something where it's gonna get.
It's missing
sold
actually
or-
because there is no one really doing that.
Yeah, one man I do it already. Remember him to do some song over Dovey Magnum.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Ball
yeah,
out.
yeah,
And
yeah,
come
yeah,
on
yeah,
now, as a
yeah,
Christian,
yeah,
first of all,
yeah.
you're not supposed to even not listen to that song there.
Yeah.
So you're gonna do a remix to the song, and that song there so slack. So you have to listen to the song for really can write something over it. You get what I'm saying? So it's not like said she's coming with something that's brand new. Lady Saw is a legend. Like just leave it at that. Do your Marian Hall thing and just praise the Lord and do what you have to do. But coming back into the whole dance hall as a gospel dance hall artist,
You know, I feel it.
no. And as me say, anything with she could have go up on the mic and say Jesus. Only thing mega years if him left. So, Sister Marian Hall, just leave it alone. Just stick to that and make we just enjoy that. We just go back and listen to the latest song them and them thing when we want it in the dance hall where it belongs, or in the privacy of your own home or wherever it is. But as for you coming back, I'm not.
I don't know. Me dep on the line.
respect the hustle.
Me I told the line.
No, I
I
can't
told the
toe
line a little bit, yes, sir.
because I don't feel like it's gonna be. Lady Saw. All right, think about the lyrics Lady Saw used to sing. Right, that's dance hall. That's hardcore dance hall. Right,
But it's
at its finest.
Yeah,
right.
very hardcore.
Hardcore dance hall at its finest.
yeah.
So imagine you come in there, talking about you skin out and kin pupa lick and frog tail all them things that like lizard lap everybody, but then you're gonna come and say, all right, we're gonna sit down for the Lord. You know the song that she have with Sit Down with Elephant Man?
No, I don't really know none of our gospel music.
No, it's not gospel music. It's a song. Something about sit down on. It's an X-rated song.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
So it's like, how are you gonna merge the two? How are you gonna bring it together? It would be intriguing.
We have to wait and see. We have to wait and see.
But me not think me gonna be a fan of it. I might be wrong, but for now, it's a no for me. For now, it's definitely a big no for me.
Yeah, told the line.
I respect the hustle. I respect, the the creativity that she will bring, whichever way she's gonna bring it. However, I'm not here for it. Like, I'm good. I'll sit this one out. Me go and list the spice until like I'm.
Me I toe the line a little bit, but all right. I respect your opinion.
I'm not feeling it. But
I
big up
hear you.
yourself, Sister Marion Hall. We
Yeah.
definitely do miss you in
Big
the
yourself.
dance hall,
Big up
but we don't
yourself.
want you to come back. Even though you are the greatest, but we don't want you to come back. Stick to what you're doing, that's dating, you know?
Yeah.
But big up yourself.
Big
We
up
thank
yourself, Mama
you
Sa.
guys for watching us. Mama Sa, Marion, all have some respect now.
I'm on sir.
No.
I don't know
The Sa
Mariana.
part done. My Marion should be no. She not Sa no more.
All right, big up yourself, Sister Marianne.
Yes. Show some respect. Thank you guys for joining us again on another episode of Music and Marriage. Make sure you guys go and subscribe, like, share, and comment on this another episode of this podcast. Thank you guys for joining. Make sure you guys share.